Frank, here's the cornhole dude. Gives the red lane, are you ready? Blue lane, are you ready? And
Bring it, baby.
Has been commanded.
Hey, I just got a question.
I got a lot of them.
I got a question. What does Frank have on his arm? Does he throw his arm out when he's doing the bring it? I mean,
has he got something on his
he's
arm?
got that elbow pad on his arm. Look
What?
when he turns around here.
I don't know. He probably, knowing him, he probably just wrapped some duct tape on it, sprayed some Windex on it. It was all good. Alan Bonde and Shawn Preece in round one here of the Pro Series. They threw their frame games this morning, and Bonde comes in as the number 8 seed. I'm sorry, Shawn Preece threw a 90. He comes in as the number 9 seed. So they're going to play off to see who faces Tyler Amos, who threw the number 1 spot today.
And we're firing away already, man.
Yeah, they're not messing around.
Yeah.
Not messing around at all.
Don't know what happened
We got
there.
the twins sitting over here watching the action here, waiting to see where they're going to be up against Tyler Amos and Craig Irvin.
Hey, I'm going to give the nod just a hair to Tyler Amos. Let me tell you why.
You think?
I'm going to tell you why.
All right.
Every time this court has been open, where have you seen Tyler Amos?
Oh, yeah.
Huh? He's trying to get a feel of the board. He's trying to get ahead of the competition. You got to like that, man.
Been over here checking it out to see the feel of the boards, which we heard have shifted over the course of the day.
Absolutely.
And also, I mean, he even self-admittedly, Craig Irvin told us, he goes, the only place he can beat me is on the center court.
Yeah.
I'll whoop him everywhere else we go, but he beats me on center court. I said, well, that seems to be the most important one, my friend.
You want the heavy dose of trash talking. Those two have been going at it, man.
Well, they travel together, too.
Yeah.
So that's what Ashley Irvin said. You should listen to him. We should probably film them on the way over here and back.
We need to get a camera crew in that car, do we not?
Yeah, we do. So Shawn Preece first to crack the egg. 1-0 up over Alan Bonde. I want to find these scores from earlier from the SCR because I do want to remind everybody where we came from.
We know Shawn threw a 90.
Yes, we do.
And I've been giving him
plenty of duty.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Alan Bonde threw a 102, so these guys will continue to fight it out here on center court to see who walks right into the human buzzsaw. That would be one. Tyler Amos.
Tyler Amos gets the winner of this game. He's over there scouting it out. How about the 4-bagger there by Mr. Bonde?
Nicely done. And, what is kind of a bummer is you go from immediately from having the feeling of victory to having to walk right into,
Who is that?
Oh, no.
Now, I got to say, is that Bonde or is that Bond?
I say Alan Bonde. I don't know.
When they put an E at the end of it, does it make you want to say Bonde?
Well, I would say it's the European and the English, maybe UK pronunciation, but for James Bond. So, I don't know. So, Bonde, maybe it's
Kansas.
French. Maybe it's Bonde.
I think he's from Kansas.
Well, he has one of the more unique deliveries in the game of cornhole. I'll tell you that much. Every single one of them looks like they're going to go right over the backdrop.
And that one went right off the side.
That one was unique in itself.
Comes nose down. I'll tell you about Shawn. Shawn is not going to hesitate to shoot an airmail. I can tell you that.
No, he's not. And you made mention of it, there. It is another one.
Yeah.
You made mention of it in the Time to Fill segment on Tuesday on the Taco that he has, made a name for himself in the quads. And in the big blind draws, he's found some great partners and gotten the job done. But I think the hardest part for him is playing against himself in that because
that is hard sometimes.
That's his problem. That's his biggest problem is running up against an open board. He said, when somebody's playing against me, I play a lot better.
I knew he got a big round right there. It took a minute for the score to change it 9-2.
I had to figure it out.
Yeah. I wasn't watching every bag, but I knew he scored big.
Yeah, that was a big one. And Allen put one off into the other zip code there.
And we haven't seen Allen on center court a whole lot. And it could be a little nerves. And you know what? I talked to Josephina out there earlier, too. And I asked her, hey, were you nervous? She said, oh, my God, you have no idea.
Is that
and,
right?
and I told you, I can usually get her. We and you can sit here.
Sure.
And we can watch. And we can tell after the first 2 or 3 bags if somebody's nervous.
Well, she started nervous and a little bit
Yeah.
sloppy. She dialed it in, and at the end, she got a little
Yeah.
bit reckless.
Yeah.
Not nervous, but reckless. And I think that's what ended up costing her the match. But, Kim threw lights out. She did exactly what
Kim
needed to be
deserved
done.
it.
Kim Dice, so she takes the women's championship. We see here her off in the distance as Preece increases his lead 11-2 on Allen.
I predicted Preece to win the quads today, and he didn't get to play. Dadgummit, because he's in the Pro Series. But I promise you, he would have drew a good team. He drew.
Well, and we did confer with all the pros and said, would you guys like to knock this out a little bit early? And they all said, yeah, we would, sure enough. So we'll get to the big blind. Draw hole up and over, and he missed it by a good 3 or 4 inches to the top left side of the hole, and that's going to change things. Not on the scoreboard, but certainly on the PPR.
His airmails have been slightly long, each one of them that he's thrown.
Well, this is going to sound stupid, but if it weren't stupid, it wouldn't be me asking. Let me ask you this.
Okay.
We play on all different kinds of surfaces.
Yeah.
We play on carpet. We play on concrete. We've played on dirt. We've played on gravel.
We have?
This carpet, maybe it's just me, it's like there's an optical illusion. When I stand at one end, it looks further away than it does the other. Is this carpet it's a great surface, but is it visually distracting to you as a player?
No, it didn't bother me at all.
No, not at all. It doesn't. Okay.
No.
It's a very busy pattern.
Can I blame it on that? Hold on.
You can.
Let me go back. It bothered the heck out of me, man.
I got to be honest with you. I don't have any more softballs left, but you go right ahead.
Oh.
So, Phil, the moon is in
Ask me one more time.
I'll come up with something. Mercury is in retrograde. Do you think that has a
I have no earthly idea.
Oh, goodness.
And Allen with a chance to score there, and he threw one right in the same spot.
Boy, I tell you what, 16-on-2 right now, too. Preece. This is a single elimination.
Oh,
spot.
that's
It's
a nice bag.
Yep, left to right, Preece. It's 16-on-2. He's got a chance to come in and try to work it hard. So Allen's just got to go left to right again, and he does.
Did it, yeah.
Nicely done. Well played, well saved there to
I think the
pick up 5 points there.
first time we saw him, he was teaming with his partner. Let me think of his name in just a minute, and I'll think of it.
Take your time.
We saw them at Owensboro last year, made it to the center court when we were upstairs.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. Oh, nice airmail. Sean's got his airmails dialed in.
there's
Whoa,
another
dead
answer.
center.
That's a nice one there.
Sean laid up. Are you kidding me? What in the world?
I don't get that. If you got that shot, why don't you just follow?
Yeah.
Boy.
There he goes.
Nope. He said nope. He's lucky to touch the back of the board right there. He threw that with all the gusto, and he's not even throwing gusto bags.
Oh, and
boy.
he grabbed 3 right here with an airmail.
That thing just hit the
Nope.
skids. Oh, and he's going to bounce it off. So
It's
that
gonna be a wash.
was the weirdest wash I think we've ever seen right there.
I agree.
That was a powerful wash. Like one of the many car washes I've seen around town here. Have you noticed this?
There's a lot
There's
of
a
them in
lot
there.
of car washes and vape shops. I'll tell you, you can tell you're
guarantee.
close to a college campus.
Absolutely. That's vape shops, man. They are big business.
And you know what the big business that they're going to contribute to somewhere down the line if
A big lawsuit.
my prediction is right? Hey, 10 years from now.
Yeah.
Did
you buy?
use a vape back?
Yep.
You are entitled to compensation.
I agree.
Why don't you suck some of this juice that you don't know anything about down into your lungs? Go get it.
I have never been to Camp Lejeune, but I bet I have 20 emails from there.
Oh, yeah. You didn't wash your hands in that water.
Oh,
what
nice
a shot.
shot.
Great shot on the backside there. He takes the limited amount of boy, and that didn't mess around at
No.
all. It took the real estate that was there and shattered it. So we're looking at 18-on-7. Allen's got some work to do if he wants to get out of this single elimination game, the first round of our Pro Series here for the ACO, the American Cornhole Organization. Glad to have you along here in College Station, just outside the confines of Texas A&M. The Legend Sports Complex has lived up to its name for sure. Just outstanding. Good bag right there from Preece.
Now, let me tell you something. Here's what I absolutely love about this game, Finn. Okay, so we saw the battle between Kim Dice and Josephina earlier. And earlier than that, it was Kim Dice and Stacy Van Gilder battling out there. they are partners in the quads right now, and they are high-fiving, hugging, just loving on each other.
Hey, man, a win is a win is a win. Oh, boy,
Yeah.
he was lucky to hold that.
2 more for Shawn.
Yep. He was lucky to hold those 2 bags off the backside of the board. But, yeah, it's,
That's what
winning
makes,
fixes
I love it.
everything.
Yeah, absolutely, I may hate you out there playing, but then we may team up in a blind draw, man, and we're best friends.
Oh, you'll hate me for all sorts of different
That's
reasons
true.
in cornhole.
That's true.
I can guarantee it.
That's true.
20-7. Preece
When
looking
you
to
try to line up the moon and stars, I have no clue about the planets.
I went totally Mercury in retro. I don't even know what it means either. I've just heard a bunch of tree hugger nut eaters talk about Mercury in retrograde. I don't know what it means.
Up and over, what a shot!
What a shot! Good bag.
That was a good bag there, but he's
So,
got to make this.
Just got to push through it and call it a day. Oh, he's going up and over.
Oh, and that's going to be it.
Just cost him the game. How about that? Shawn Preece and single elimination, 21-7 over Alan Bonde, and he will move on. And for his trouble, he will fire against the number 1 seed, Tyler Amos. So the Pro Series is underway here for the American Cornhole Organization. The festivities here at the Legend Sports Complex Center Court at the ACO Major and Pro Series number 7 out of 10. Can you believe it?
Man, we're almost there, man, to the end.
Just by way of review, we're going to have our second champion that does not have the last name Hurt.